Come join Link on his quest to save Northern Hyrule and awaken the sleeping princess. It's Nintendo's Black Sheep side-scroller on the Fact Pit, with Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. In the original NES game, there is a strobe effect when you die, but when it was re-released on the Wii Virtual Console, this effect was modified to be more subdued due to concerns it may cause seizures. The 3DS version, however, keeps this strobing effect since it's a direct port of the NES ROM. The area to the south of Death Mountain is supposed to represent the entirety of the map of Legend of Zelda, including such landmarks as Spectacle Rock, the Lost Woods, and the Cemetery. This was a way to imply just how much Link, Hyrule, and the series have grown beyond their original borders. You may recognize the names of the towns: Ruto, Rauru, Darunia, Naburu, Saria, and Mido. These were all reused in Ocarina of Time for the names of the sages, and Mido. Out of keys? You can use the fairy spell to fly through doors, but you'll have to use it each time, so be sure to keep an eye on your magic meter. For the fastest way through Death Mountain, follow two simple rules. 1. Never use any elevators. And 2. If you come to a fork, take the cave on the right. That's it. You'll get through it in only 8 caves. Large and small enemies each increment an invisible counter when killed. For every 6 you kill of each type, small enemies will drop either a small point bag or a blue magic potion, and large enemies will drop either a large point bag or a red magic potion. This is guaranteed for every 6 enemies you kill of each type, with the chances of a blue potion being 7 out of 8, and the chances of a red potion being 50-50. This can be useful if you need to grind for magic in the middle of a dungeon. Of course, there are certain enemies like Wosu and Moby that never drop anything and don't increment either counter. Iron Knuckles can easily be the most annoying enemies in the game, but for an easy kill, try this. Do a crouching stab while jumping to attack both their top and bottom sections at the same time. They will be unable to block it. If you touch an overworld enemy at the same time you touch a forced encounter tile, the enemy encounter will take priority, which are generally much easier than the forced battles. In the original Famicom version, you had to stab all special items to pick them up. This includes the kidnapped child on Maze Island. Now, some justify this by interpreting it as you're cutting the ropes tying the child off, but this was changed in the NES version, so you can just pick them up. If you use the fairy spell on top of the screen and jump, the game doesn't know what to do and will send you to arbitrary locations all over the world. You can use this to warp around the map, but you can also end up trapped in places you're not supposed to go. For example, this area looks like Palace 2, but it actually has the layout of Palace 1. Once you've saved the world, try experimenting and see what sort of new adventures you can find. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and comment below to tell me what other games you'd like to see on the Fact Pit.